Hello guys, welcome back to CP Fundamentals, and today we're gonna try to solve a problems. So this is the to calculate the sum from 1 to n, and as you can see that if our sum is an odd number, then there is no possible way to divide our numbers from 1 to n into two sets, and uh, vice versa. If sum is even, then we always have a possible way. So how can we print out the value from these two sets? So my solution is to start from the biggest number from 1 to n, which is we're gonna go through from n, then n minus 1, and then n minus 2, and we keep going until 1. So the reason to take the number from the largest to the smallest is to maximize the sum of the first set, and until, and you know that we have to make each set has a equal sum to the other, so we have to check whether the sum of the values from the first set is lesser or equals to sum divided by 2. So for example, we take the number 7. So from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm gonna start the first set, with 7, and our sum here is 7 times 7 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 28. And then so if the sum is divided by 2, it's gonna be 14. So we just loop through every numbers from the largest to smallest, which is from n to 1, and we're gonna start with 7. We added it into a variable named s, which is for the sum of the first set. Then we start from 7, and we know that 7 is smaller than 14. Then we take 6, which makes our current sum still smaller than 14, but the next value is 5. The sum of 7, 6, and 5 is greater than 14, so we stop here. We don't take the number 5 as a value for our first set, but you can see that since we stop at number 5 and we only have two values, 7 and 6, our current sum is still 13, which is still smaller than 14. So we must do a step to add the value, the left one, in our first set, and we can do that by minus. We take the sum divided by 2 minus 2s, and we're gonna have 14 minus 13 equals 1. So therefore our first set gonna be 7, 6, and 1. Three values in total. So move on to the next. Since we have the size of the first set, we can easily calculate the size of the second one by n minus the size of first set. And here we only have to check from 1 to the second largest number of our first set, since we stopped at 6 and we don't take the number 5. So basically just checking from 1 to 10. If any values from this range did appear in the first set, we are not gonna take it, and we only print out the rest of the range, which is 2, 3, 4, and 5. So do a quick math, and you can see that the sum of the second set is 14, and the first one is also 14, right? So yeah, this is the solution for our two sets problem. And to make our implementation to be easier, I'm gonna use a vector, which is a dynamic array, which I have told you before in the previous videos. So I might still leave the solutions here. And we're gonna start code our problem. I think in the data type int is enough, so, but just to make sure, I'm going to still use LL for long. So just a swap here, just to make our code looks more beautiful, like every part is separated. Okay, the first one is the input, and then we have a sum value, which is n times n plus 1 n plus 1 divided by 2. If sum, so this one is the bitwise operator, which is equivalent to if sum modular 2 equals 1, to check whether our sum value is an odd or even number. Okay, just to make it quick, no, and then return. Else we gonna print out yes, because there is a way for division. After print out yes, and then end line. So I'm gonna initialize a vector value, which is a, and value for the sum of the first set. I'm gonna call it s equals to 0 for so we check that if our current sum from the first set is greater than the sum overall divided by 2, then we just stop running this loop. I'm still coding for using my solution here. So okay, so we just push back, which is add a value into the end of a vector I, and my thing here s plus so if s is still smaller than sum divided by 2, we're gonna just push back sum divided by 2 minus by s. Then we just have to sort our vector then we just print out all of the value that has been sorted from the smallest to the largest. So we just print out the first set and then the second one here. Oh, by the way, the special case, if n equals to 3, then we can easily see that this test case is gonna be 1, 3, and the rest is gonna be then just print out right. So let's try some test case here. Let's try 6. Alright, then try number 7. Right, so I think we can now submit our code to see our result. Just wait for me to rename it. Your 2 sets. Alright, and okay, let's see if there is any error here. The 2 sets, open, submitted it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All accepted. Yeah, and that is our solution. So thank you for watching this video, and if you think it is useful, please leave a like and a comment, and also subscribe to this channel to get notifications for my newest videos.